What's happening, everybody? I'm back. Money. Let's get into it. Before we do though, if you can subscribe, it ain't no big deal, just push the subscribe button. It's right there somewhere, all right. Money. I understand we all need money. We all, to survive. But we got to remember, all money is just for us to live a better life, have better means of living, it's not to throw it in everybody's face and I make more than you and you're broke. Nowadays online, it's just like that's all it's about. That's all it's about. I make more money than you. You got to remember, money doesn't make you any better. I think it just amplifies your current personality. Whatever your personality is, that's what, money, if you're a jerk, money's just going to probably make you more of a jerk, a bigger jerk, huge, If you're a nice guy and you're really giving and you give away stuff, well then money, you're just going to be more generous. If you're a generous person and you got money, you become rich, you're just going to become more generous, Humble is a lost, nobody's humble nowadays. It's like everybody has to talk about their money. I watch these videos, people getting arrested and stuff like that, and they're calling the cops, bro, you broke motherfucker, I got more money than you. It's like who cares? You're still going to jail, I don't know. I don't get the whole money thing, Like me, I don't really care about money, Yeah, I have a little bit, I could, I'm comfortable, you know what I mean? But I got to work for it. I got to work hard for it, for the money that I make. And it doesn't come easy, but I would never brag about it. I would never throw it in somebody's face. I would never, why, it's like, that don't even make no sense. For what? What's that going to accomplish? What's that going to, it's like, I don't know. This whole money thing is just, it's pretty crazy. But, so when you're downing somebody, when you're putting them down about their money, it's because they ain't got money like you got money. I think that's weak. I think I just feel like that's just that's gonna, if you're arguing with somebody and you're like, yeah, well, you're broke, fool. It's like, come on, dog. That's your attack. That's your attack right there, is you got more money. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, in reality, say you're gonna say you get into a confrontation with somebody. Say you're rich and you're a jerk, and you're alone and you get into a confrontation with somebody. Is that money gonna help you? Say you that money makes you say things and you disrespect this person. You think having money is gonna save you? It's not. It's not. That money's meaningless. Means nothing. Nothing. Once you're one-on-one with another man alone, it means nothing. That money is nothing. You could be a billionaire. You're still a man. You're still a regular man like this other man, You're still a man like this homeless man. Or like this man that has money. We're all the same, We're all the same. You're either just a nice guy, you're humble, or you're a dick, or, whatever, but money ain't good. Money don't make you better than anybody else. It might make you more generous, you could spot your friends and stuff and, and take them places and stuff. It might do that, but it ain't going to make you it ain't going to make you better than anybody else, You're still just a regular person. You're still just a person. You just got a lot of money. But so I don't know. I don't get all the bragging online. I don't get it. You know, like even if I did have money, even if I did have a lot of money, I'm pretty sure I would still be the same. I'm not gonna wear designer crap that looks ridiculous. I'm not gonna, orange shoes that are whatever, some fancy Yeezys, whatever they new. I don't know. It just make you look ridiculous, I see that a lot, and I think it's pretty weak when people. I just think that that's a weak characteristic for a man to tell another man, "I got more money than you." That's pretty weak, That's my opinion, To me, I feel like that's weak. That's just like if you get into a confrontation with a guy and you pull out a weapon or something, that's just a defense mechanism. That's just something to make you feel better about yourself. That's all it's really doing. It's just making yourself feel better, because nobody else cares. No, when's the last time you met a guy with money or saw one of these people with money online bragging, "Oh, I got millions. Look at my car. Look at this, whatever, fancy, whatever. Look at this Bentley. Look at this, whatever." And when's the last time you sat back alone and thought about that person like, dang, I wish I was just, that dude is dope. That dude is so cool. Man, he's cool. No, you don't care about him as a person. You just care about his money. You just care like, damn, that fool has a lot of money. That's all you care about. That's all anybody cares about, Say everything collapsed. Say the whole society, everything collapsed. Money didn't mean anything anymore. No more internet. Money didn't mean nothing. We're all back down to bare basics. It would be a big shift because all these rich people wouldn't know how to survive, wouldn't know how to, you know what I mean? But us poor people, we're poor. We know how to survive. We know how to get by. We'll make it, It ain't nothing new for us. You know what I mean? But then you'll see your real personality. Your real, once everybody's on an even playing field, then you see, you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about money. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be like, "Oh, I want money. I wish I had money. I don't know. Who knows what everybody's going to say, but we'll see, But that's just my opinion. I know we all need money to survive and to have better lives for our children and send them to school and, just, do positive things, But it's not going to make you any better than anybody else, You're still going to be you. Remember that. You're always going to be you. You just might have a little bit more money this time, or you might have a little bit less money, but that don't make you any, even if you don't have a lot of money. If you're a good person, you're a good person. You know what I mean? If you're a dick, it doesn't matter if you have money or not. You're a dick. It's like, I don't. But all right, everybody, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this money thing. I don't know. I know we all need it, but we don't need to throw it in everybody's fucking face that, I'm sorry about my language. We don't need to throw it in everybody's face, that we have more than them or they have more than whatever, It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. As long as you're cool, you're a nice person, you're a good person, that's all we care about. That's all people care about, Normal people, But all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. All right, let me know what you think in the comments, Everybody have a good day, and God bless.